What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another weekly video. Today we're going to be diving deep into the minds of narcissists, exposing 10 phrases they absolutely hate to hear. These phrases challenge their fragile ego, disrupt their manipulation tactics, and reveal their true nature. So, if you've ever had to deal with a narcissist, whether it's a friend, partner, family member, or boss, stick around, because this list is going to give you the upper hand in your next situation. For those of you, if it's your first time, I welcome you. For those of you, if you're back, welcome back. My name is Joe. I'm an entrepreneur, investor, business, life, and relationship coach. Number one and most obvious, guys, saying no. Simple, but oh so powerful. Narcissists hate being told no because it shatters their sense of control. They expect you to comply with their demands, so setting a firm boundary is like nails on a chalkboard for them. Guys, I know I've been there. I know setting boundaries sucks, but nothing hurts a narcissist more than saying no. We've all been in a situation maybe where you've gotten that text message from your boss or your significant other at an inconvenient hour when they know you're trying to sleep or you're just trying to relax, asking you to do something and you want to say no, but us empathetic people always tend to cave because we want to say yes, because we want to make everybody happy. We get taken advantage of. Learn to say no. Listen, I know it sucks setting boundaries, guys. I've been there. But honestly, you can't make everyone happy. If they're going to get upset with you because you won't jump up and down when they say to, they're not worth your time anyway. Let them throw their childish fit and be mad. Number two, and I love this one, I don't believe you. This does a lot of things, guys. Many of us that are in narcissistic relationships or workplaces or have parents or friends or family, whoever it is, we tend to fall in a pattern of giving them the benefit of the doubt at all costs. They make us question reality, make us question other people, all out of manipulation and making up stories to make us hate other people or keep us away from other people. Narcissists thrive on deception and gaslighting. They twist reality to suit their narrative. So when you challenge them with a simple, I don't believe you, it puts them on the defense. Suddenly, their house of lies will start to crumble because now you're starting to align facts, fiction, just focusing on facts. You'll realize that there's no basis for many times of what they're saying to even support their claims. It's all hearsay. Number three, that's your opinion, not a fact. What we just went over. Oof, this one hits a little hard. Narcissists love pretending their opinions as absolute truth when there's no facts to really back it up. When you remind them that their perspective isn't universal to everyone and everything, it deflates their illusion of superiority, just like when that narcissistic person always tells you, I'm always right, I always hate being right, I told you so, I'm always right. Listen, just reply back, that's just your opinion. That's not necessarily the case. We want to focus on facts, guys, not hearsay. Just because they told you something is a certain way, unless you see facts to back up that, don't let them get to you. Number four, and this is a good one, I don't owe you anything. Narcissists believe the world revolves around them and solely them. They believe that everybody's obsessed with what they're doing and where they are, and they can't stop thinking about them, and the world's out to get them because they're oh so important. Right. They think people owe them attention, loyalty, and favors. But when you remind them that you don't owe them a thing, they start to lose their grip on control. And that's their worst nightmare. How is it possible someone isn't obsessed with what I'm doing at all times? This one's a little edgy, guys. You're not as special as you think. Listen, narcissists crave admiration and constantly seek validation. So hearing this phrase is like a dagger to their inflated ego. It forces them to confront the reality that they're really not as superior to everyone else as they think they are. I don't necessarily recommend this one regularly, guys, unless you have a safe place to go. You don't want to provoke a narcissist to start lashing out, especially if they have a habit of being someone abusive physically. So just weigh your options before using any of these phrases, depending on your circumstance. Number six, I won't argue with you. Listen, narcissists love dragging you into endless arguments, twisting your words, and exhausting you, talking you in circles, over and over and over and over and over and over again, till you get frustrated to the point where you're just like, I give up because I don't want to argue with you anymore, and you give in to their demands. But good news is if you refuse to engage from the start, that's where they lose their power over you. Walking away is a narcissist's kryptonite. Nothing hurts a manipulative person more than not responding to their games. Everything's a game. Everything's an emotional trigger. You start getting angry and saying things out of frustration because it's so bottled up. Now it turns into, hey, look at you. Look at how unstable you are. You're the abusive one. It's called reactive abuse. So by not responding and not agreeing to argue with them, you're taking back your control. You know, I love the next one, but just be cautious with using it. Like I said, be in the right position to do so. That's not my problem. You know why this one's so funny? It's simple, but narcissists love making everything about them. They dump their problems onto others and expect you to fix them. Telling them, that's not my problem, breaks a cycle of enabling behavior. We know that narcissists don't like to take accountability. They like to pretend they don't know how to do things. They like to pretend they're the victim, just so they don't have to take any responsibility or accountability for their life and do the work to actually do what needs to be done. Why would they do that when they've got you to do that for them? Number 8, and I've seen this one, probably one of the most effective phrases so far. I'm done explaining myself to you. Narcissists love making you feel like you have to justify yourself over and over and over again, and it's never enough. But standing firm and refusing to explain is a power move. They hate losing their ability to manipulate the conversation in their way. Listen, guys, if you get into a conversation with someone and you explain yourself, they heard you the first time. You don't need to keep re-explaining yourself. They want you to keep doing it over and over and over again so they can slowly chip away at the conversation and flip it back into on their side. So what we're doing is flipping the script completely. By explaining it once and saying, listen, I'm not going to keep going over this over and over again. I told you how I feel. I'm done explaining myself to you, and I don't have to explain myself anymore. You heard me. Don't tell me you don't understand. You heard me the first time, because trust me, they heard you the first time, but they're going to keep asking the same questions over and over again until they get a different answer. Well, don't give them one. Number 9, guys, and this is one where you want to make sure you're in a safe place before using this, all right? Make sure there's no threat to your physical or personal safety in any way. But telling a narcissist, you're not intimidating to me, or I'm not scared of you, is kryptonite to these people. They use intimidation tactics, whether passive-aggressive comments or an outright aggression. But when you call them out and tell them that they don't scare you, they suddenly lose their edge. Because the big bad wolf that's coming at you, that's just a little boy or a little girl inside that's out to get you, is now scared. Scared they don't have control over you anymore. Scared that they can't manipulate you. And scared that you won't go running as soon as they huff and puff and throw their fits like they're the big toddler they are. A big 2-year-old. 10th, and saved the best one for last. Goodbye. And when I mean goodbye, I mean goodbye. I mean goodbye, close the door, shut off the phone, and don't look back because you deserve better. This is the ultimate phrase that narcissists hate. Why? They thrive on control and emotional reactions from you. But when you walk away for good without an emotional reaction, they lose their supply. And that terrifies them more than anything. We know a lot of narcissists' deepest fear is being left and feeling like they aren't good enough. That's why many times they exert so much control over others. It's not every scenario, guys. I've seen a lot of comments below about certain circumstances and certain diseases. Listen, guys, none of this is one and the same. I'm not saying every circumstance is the same. You probably all had your own circumstances, which I'd like to hear about, by the way. So there you have it, guys. 10 phrases narcissists absolutely hate. If you've ever used one of these, let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Till next time, guys, stay strong, set boundaries, take your power back.